baby, did you guys miss me again? It's Arnold Holonet News yet again. I was just about to post a Grogu discussion and the impact on the future light side Mandalorian team, but I think you guys would much rather hear about this instead in the meantime. Let me ask you guys something. Are you hungry for Zetas? Well, Capital Games heard you guys. I want to make sure this gets put on your radar because they aren't telling you this in advance. There's going to be some big additive Zeta drops. I think we had something like this earlier this year with the lay requirements. It was something like that. So we're having a repeat of all this. Come on over, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you what we got cooking, all you good lookings here. And there's a variety of other stuff we got to talk about, but I want to make sure this is the first and foremost thing that gets put on your radar starting December 12th, running to December 14th. So a small window of time, and they usually they don't give us a big heads up on this, but luckily we have the great work of our data miners over at SWH Events giving us the biggest heads up we can so we can try to prep in advance and start hoarding energy as early as possible. For a limited time, select PvE nodes will receive bonus drops during this event. The drop rate on each node has been scaled to the energy specific to their respective modes. Yet another one of these. This has been such a generous year with double drops, additive drops, all that fun stuff. But here's what we're looking at. So for a limited time, you're going to get Zeta ability materials have been added to the Cantina battle node as bonus drops for all players who have one or more of the following units. You got a 7-star Cal, 7-star Seer Junda, 7-star Marin, 7-star Tarful, 7-star Saw Gerrera. During this event, the bonus drop rates for each node has been scaled to Cantina Energy. Cantina battles are awarding bonus drops from, again, December 12th through December 14th. So if you just got one of these, if I'm reading this correctly and assuming the data mines are true and factual and they're not missing some information, if you just got one of these guys, you can start farming Zeta mats from December 12th through December 14th. And I know a lot of people, especially you Lightspeed bundle people out, which, by the way, it looks like there might be another Lightspeed bundle or a slight edit. We're going to get to all that. As long as you got one of these, get some Zetas to help out with all those Lightspeed inefficiencies when it comes to the Zeta department. But there's more. Seer Junda, Cal Kestis, Marin, Sauger, and Tarful. There's going to be additive bonus drops for those as well. So Seer Junda is going to be on the hard dark side battles between December 12th, December 14th. Cal, baby Cal, has been added to the hard light side battle nodes, again, from December 12th through December 14th. Marin has been added to the mod battles from December 12th through December 14th. And Saw Gerrera has been added to normal fleet battles from December 12th through December 14th. Are you guys getting sick of me saying that? I'm just making sure you got the date in your head, people. Put it in the calendar so you don't forget about it. And then we have Tarful, who's been added to the hard fleet battle nodes from December 12th through December 14th. I'm reading a little, probably too much into this, but this might mean that maybe Jedi Knight Cal is going to have a repeat event a little bit sooner than we anticipated. Last time was October. I have a skeptical view, and I wasn't expecting it until January, February. Maybe we're going to get it pretty soon, but it's great to see another opportunity to, one, try to build a Jedi Knight Cal. There's been a consensus. Very good for the game. Great for Master Loot. Great on his own. Great in Territory Battles and a variety of other things. I'm a big fan of him. Probably the biggest fan in the game, to be honest. And on top of that, probably more importantly, getting Zetas so long as you have, again, if I'm reading this correctly, all players who have one or more of the following. So I'm not reading this that you need to have all that 7 stars, just one or more. So hopefully you guys at least have one of these guys at 7 stars, and hopefully we can see those rates rise up even more. Okay, and now I want to talk about other things. We have an update that just came through, doing a few things here for the game. Firstly, IG-12 and Grogu. I was going to post a video on it, and then literally this stuff comes in. So yet again, we're delaying the IG-12 and Grogu commentary. Sonosteros is officially double drop farmable. Paz Vizsla is now officially free to play farmable. Light side, hard node, 4A, which is going to be replacing T-Bill shards, which are moving to the Galactic War shipment. Now, this is kind of a nice thing. Marauder is farmable. I feel like there hasn't been that much discussion on Marauder because it was an oddball this year, but I think it's going to be more important for 2024. Mark my words on that one right there. But now it's farmable on Fleet Battle 3E. Even if you don't need it, it's one of those things, just bookmark it. You know how ship battles are. It's just better to get it done and over with. But the good thing is, it's replacing Sith Fighter blueprints, which are now moving to Cantina Battle 6C alongside Sith Assassin. That's a big deal. That's a really nice deal right there. Being able to farm both simultaneously, it's kind of like the Kylo Ren and Kylo Ren TIE Silencer. Nice having them both put together. Another nice thing, I literally just said this like a week ago. I'm like, man, they have all these great environments. Why don't we see them more? Well, I guess wish has been granted. Updated GAC and Squadron to use the new environments, and there's a lot. I see already some from the Cal Kest event and also from the Ray event. So it's great seeing that we're bringing it so we can see it. So looking forward to seeing it for this next Grand Arena cycle, which will be starting off in a couple of hours here for the attack phase. Now there's a couple bug fixes, and I can't be super salty because I knew this was kind of going to happen. I mean, I had a very good suspicion this was going to happen. But the most important thing I want to put on your radar, and I already said this in my video the other day, in regards to the speeder bike pursuit raid, they nerfed or patched, whatever you want to call it. C-3PO is no longer a pacifist in the context of the speeder bike pursuit raid. If you don't know what I'm talking about here, C-3PO, as long as he was the last one standing, he was able to exit battle, and you could reuse him for several battles throughout the raid, which is something typical of the previous raids. You're able to kind of utilize them in more than one situation so long as he escaped out of battle. And that happened for the speeder bike pursuit raid, and that was nice because you could just keep plugging him in for like 8 different battles. No longer the case. He's now no longer a pacifist, so I don't know if I slightly regret more of my Relic 8 investment in C-3PO. I can use him once, but that's kind of it. So kind of a sad situation like that. Also, they also fixed this. I was kind of worried about this. We don't really see too many massive datacron changes, but they made one here where Nisa's datacron was reviving non-Ewoks, and I gotta say I didn't see like anyone in Top Kyber abusing this. So it's nice to know that, you know, there's kind of this consensus, a gentleman's agreement. Hey, let's not do this. So it was great seeing this not to be abused in territories. Grand Arena, because this could have been broken for things like Darth Malgus. It could have shut down the Cal counter. All right. Now, there's a couple of things I want to throw on your radar here. We're going to talk about Kelleran Beq. He is now officially in game. I got to give a shout out to the person that made this graphic. I've never seen a graphic made like this before, but I absolutely love it. This is from Lysias the Fox, or Lysias the Fox. I've never seen this before, but it's great kind of showing the context of the character stats compared to everything else on there. I have no idea. Apparently, there's AI notes. I have no idea where they get this info, but I love to see it. People are kind of speculating how are we going to mod this guy. I'm looking forward to testing this guy out tomorrow. But the question is going to be, what is this going to look like in regards to modding? We're going to have to wait and see, get into it. But as you can see, protection isn't all that bad. Definitely in that upper, it looks like quarter of Galaxy of Heroes in terms of protection. Health, though, kind of as I expected, his health pool isn't as massive, coming in at 57. Again, base health at Relic 9, 57,000. Definitely in the lower parts of the game. And this is, again, we're gonna have to wait and see how the math works out. But people are saying, oh, we should just mod for health, not protection, because he's gonna lose a good chunk of his protection, and then he's gonna convert it, or lose a chunk of his max health, converting it, double that into max protection. So we gotta wait and see how the math works out. You know how percentages is 1,000% of a penny isn't the same as 40% of 1,000 or something. You know what I'm trying to say? Math is all I'm trying to say. So interesting seeing that. Again, I'm looking forward to test this guy out tomorrow. Now let's talk about your favorite topic and mine. Lightspeed bundles. So we talked about yesterday, in case you missed it, it looks like there's 3 more Lightspeed bundles coming, and this is the one we saw with Palpatine and Thrawn, and we speculate it's going to be something Phoenix related. But now in the data mines, they're pulling out another pack that independent, it looks like, that just shows Palpatine. So either one, again, this is data mine, so things are always subject to change and moving. Maybe it's just going to be a Palpatine bundle. It's going to bring like a lot of old school Rebels. I mean, that would, again, I'm sure people are going to buy it with a reasonable price if it has good Rebel associated with it. Or maybe this is still going to be the one. Or maybe they're both going to exist. Maybe one for Phoenix and one for Rebels in general. Hard to say, but again, for all you Lightspeed fanatics out there, maybe something for you guys to keep your eyes peeled for. Again, no confirmation. The price on these data mined ones, the Finalizer, the Supremator Karen one, and these guys right here, no confirmation on price, the when, and what it's going to be including. All right. Now, another minor thing. Let's cleanse your palate. Looks like Sabine Wren's getting another touch up here. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like maybe a hybrid from the live action and the animated series. Whereas before they just did one that was more based off the live action. I'm a little perplexed. Nonetheless, we have another Sabine Wren touch up here. Okay, I don't know what this is about. They have some R2D2 stuff popping up in data mines. Maybe it's just a portrait icon update or something like that. Looks kind of cool. You know, R2 always loves seeing the guy. Maybe something, maybe a Lightspeed bundle for R2D2. Again, that's wild speculation. This does not mean there's gonna be a R2 Lightspeed bundle, but who knows? I know people keep asking. I want an Imperial Trooper Lightspeed bundle. Boy, people would eat that one up. Okay, next up on our agenda here. I've been getting a lot of questions in regards to what are we talking about with this new relic bundle that Galaxy Rose is showing up in the data mines. Well, we have some context, and it's a little that's the long story short of it here. We have 4 new bundles coming. We have a Bronzium, we have a Chromium, a Rhodium, and a Kyber. And yeah, they're not amazing, really. So this Bronzium bundle is meant to try to help elevate you to Relic 5 for $10, purchase limit of 2. But as we're gonna see, you know, they don't really give you enough to even like do these upgrades. You gotta buy them twice. So basically, they're thinking it's like a $20 to do a Relic 5 upgrade. Chromium bundle meant to help to get you up to Relic 7 here. But again, you need 10 Zimbital cards. They only give you 5, and they're charging $20. So you need $40 to do a Relic 6 to 7 upgrade. It's even better. It gets even better. We have the Erodium bundle meant to help you get to Relic 8. But again, it's not even enough with the purchase of 1 to get the Relic 8. Because again, you need 20 of those guys alone. 20 impulse detectors. You guys know the recipe at this point. $40 for 1, so basically you need to spend $80 to do a 7 to 8 upgrade. And then of course there is the Kyber Relic bundle. And this is wild, man. They think a Relic 8 to 9 upgrade in their world is a $120 upgrade. For $60, again, not enough to even do 1 upgrade from Relic 8 to Relic 9. You gotta buy it twice. Whoa, yeah, I'm not a fan of these at all. It's like, I almost want to believe these Lightspeed bundles were a complete accident. Someone's like, oh man, we didn't mean to sell these for $10, because like everything else in the game just seems way too overpriced, my friends. So that's gonna kind of wrap it up for today in regards to all this stuff here in Arnold Holonet news. But more importantly, just one more time, I just want to make sure you guys keep your eyes peeled for those additive drops. Zetas, listen, I don't care who you are. Most folks are starved for Zetas. I'm always starved for Zetas on my main account. You know, Lightspeed bundle owners, you're starved for Zetas on your account. So again, one more time. No, we're not updated. Get out of here. Freaking A, Gary. Don't you do this stuff in advance? Nonetheless, December 12th, December 14th, make sure you're on top of things, unlike Gary, who's never on top of anything except on top of my nerves. Let's wrap it up. Leave that like, comment down below. Good luck in your 3v3 Grand Arena season starting up in about an hour. So that's your heads up to make sure you adjust your defense and get your tactics ready for game time. And until we meet again, always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today.
Oh, it's great to be in the Empire today. The sun never sets.